Shut the fuck up. You're a fucking cunt. Shut the fuck up. You're a stupid cunt. Suck my dick.
Titties and beer. Titties and beer. I thank God Almighty for titties and beer.
Sunday, bloody Sunday. Now, I'm almost positive, because it's Major Peters and The Works, that I've reviewed this. As a matter of fact, Jolson gave me the bottle to review. So there's no science here. This is strictly going to be a I guess it's just an excuse to have some bloody beers. Personal favorite. But there is a little bit of, actually I guess there's no science involved at all. It's just personal preference. And the camera has a battery built into it. How long it will run if the power goes out, I don't know. But we are under a storm warning right now, and they actually said it's 3:46, and they said that the worst of it was supposed to be at 6 o'clock, and it sounds pretty bad right now. And but I haven't gone up to look because I'm hanging out with you guys. So again, not really any science, but kind of a taste off. I'm going to try to put roughly the same amount in all 3 glasses. And if it matters, before I turned the camera on, I took a shit so big I actually had to take in a belt size. Okay. Number 1 is going to be the spicy pickle sour beer with the Sucker Punch pickle brine in it. Can you guys hear that? Number 2 is going to be a Rolling Rock. And number 3, and believe it or not, of everything I've done this with recently, one of my personal favorites, Keystone Light. It's the canned beer with the bottled taste. I just picked up a 30 rack of Keystone Light and this bottle for $29 with tax. So I realize it's not a Drecker moment, but it's also over the fence beer with Mike. Okay, they look like they're... Where's the tactical knife? Of all the knives I have in the collection, this one is probably the most priceless. I got this from Adam, AK-47 Master. I should start doing that random people that I haven't heard from in years, and I have their number. Send out a text or something. Okay, so number 1. What do I think of the Distills pickle? I mean, I'm right here and I can already tell you there's definitely pickle. Cheers. Please hold. Oh, made it a whole 4 minutes into the review, and three beers and some really good rye later. Which one is it? I'm into the no, this one isn't. This one isn't the rye. Straight bourbon whiskey finished in the toasted French and American oak shaves from Speakeasy Motors American Whiskey. NIHAP, this shit is stupid fucking dangerous. I'm being 100% sincere. Now, if you want to say that you can pour yourself a fucking glass of Octomore and drink it all night long without having any of the shit. Octomore kicks my fucking ass. It goes down my inside of my rib cage like I'm being electrocuted. I mean, somebody finished this off last night. It is literally sipping whiskey, sipping rye. When I said this is one of the best things I've ever had, let alone the best maple and rye. So I don't want to get all gushy, but if you have any contact with Speakeasy Motors at all, this shit's fucking real. I mean, it's higher. This one is 88. 88. This one is 86, and it's a no shit sipping whiskey. There's no, oh man, it's like, do I even want to take the next sip? I don't want to waste it. I mean, I've never thrown any of the things, even the stuff that I don't particularly like. I've never thrown any of it in the sink. When I found out that Christine and Jules had thrown away some, I can't remember if it was Lafroig or Ardbeg, I was like, it was still in the glass. So I would have had it at 6 a.m. over. Oh my God, yes. This stuff is just incredible. I mean, it's. Yeah, it's almost put a frickin' straw in it. Oh, what happened here? I don't know. Somebody was drinking while I was on the phone. Okay, let's see. We had some of that one. Hey, McCline. Sorry, he's on the road. He's on the road right now. Okay, so that one, I don't know. It's been so long, I don't even remember what I. It's very pickly. Very pickly. This one is the Rolling Rock. I like that better. I guess I'm just, Hey Matt, if you hear me say this, does she or does she not look a little bit like your girlfriend Danielle? I think Danielle might have, as David would say, a bigger jiggling yummies. And last is the Keystone Light, which I'm sure plenty of you beer drinkers are probably just rolling your eyes and going, Eric has hit serious rock bottom. Now I actually think as far as making the bloody beers, it's really a toss-up. This is the closest to like homemade the Bud Light Chelada, because it's a light beer. The Keystone is I guess what I'm saying is either one of them are okay totally okay in my book. If I had nothing but an endless supply of good Bloody Mary mix, and the Major Peters is, Jesus, first of all, it was like almost half the price. I went to a different liquor store, but I'm going to have to probably go back tomorrow and pick up some more of this. And I got to check on a couple. They had a couple of things that, well, one of them was from Spooky. Now, I know I've reviewed from Spooky, but the label on this one didn't look anything like the original Spooky ones. I mean, I think Jolson's the only person that has ever called me on saying, you've already reviewed that. Maybe I knew that. Maybe I didn't. Some things are yearly beers, like Hop Slam. And it can seriously vary from year to year. So, but either way, who gives a shit? I'm down here to hang out with my brew crew. Just because you don't talk back immediately. I have you from yesterday, so let's get into it. Oh, Mikey was over last night. He just brought it in the typical red bag, but I sealed this batch off because we've had some problems with some 9mm. I had 2 squib rounds in one batch, and I don't know what the component was, but I personally, no matter what you want to think, David, Mikey is very meticulous, and he does each step at a time. So he deprimes, then he. Oh my God! Seriously? Please hold. Okay. Well, if you're following along through, I haven't even read a comment yet. It's been 12 minutes, and in real time, it's been like almost an hour and 40. Okay. Let's just. And she's hot, by the way. Cobra on Get to the Hoppa says, damn, realizing he missed the club. Smile Money says first, realizing that he's first. And he is first. Jolson says first, loser. And then Smile Money says almost 3 seconds. Cobra says, that's what she said. And Smile Money says the Cobra, that witch talks a lot. Laugh out loud. And Cobra says spicy. Okay, hot, yes. Smile Money, but there is a lot of it. Bonus, 40 ounces. Yes. Rich Huff says cheers all. Cheers, Rich. Smile Money says, what is going wrong in the world? Mine is not so bad at this point in time. Then he says to himself, not like they could afford a suppressors anyhow, with that Hellion still on the wish list. It is, Smile Money. Sometimes YouTube just hold comments, then review, later allow. Cheapo Gun Guy potentially has a shelf life. Mega. Okay, well, I was gone. I said Mikey sent 9mm, and after the last few issues that we have had, he weighed every one to make sure that the one that he knew for a fact had the right powder, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that, and I figured as long as I was sealing stuff, I'm just throwing this out there as an idea. If you have a vacuum sealer, I am working on Samantha's AR. I cannot afford to replace the adjustable gas block that was in it. It was an Odin Works, and when I can afford to, I will order it and get it. But in the meanwhile, in order to not lose the parts, I have small stuff in the medicine bottle, the bigger parts, and then I vacuum sealed it, and then I lay it down next to the rest of her rifle, right there. Rolling rock. Smile money. I also thought bills should not contain a ton of unrelated stuff hidden in them. So the 2A stuff was wrong to hide it in the bill. We liked it because it would have benefited us this time. The next time, somehow socialist agenda items could be added to buy a vote or two, and it is tough to be consistent. It did violate the Boyd rule, just like no tax on Social Security. Mike says cheers. Cheers, Mike. I tell you what, I apologize. You've been awesome because you haven't said a thing here or personally, but I need to get your package packaged up and just get it on the way to you, regardless if I have to, glory hole some action or whatever. Let's revisit this. This is not David's meat that I will put in my mouth eventually. Those are fantastic. The bottom line is I'm not a fan of that, and I think I now have 2 cans left. And I got a package. I got a package while I was on the phone twice, and I helped myself to some whiskey. Let's see, what should we do? Rolling rock. Okay. I don't want to throw it out, but unless I can dilute it a little, so let's try it like Jeremy always adds a little bit of pickle juice to his, so. And then top her off with some Rolling Rock. I guess what I'm saying is when I throw everything into the mix, no pun intended, it was 30 cans of the Keystone Light they were practically giving it away. I think it was $5 for this. I want to say it was like $19 for the 30, and then with taxes, it was. So it's still probably $5 cheaper than Rolling Rock. Find out what this is. Let's open it up with the knife that I got from Big Jeff, the M16. From the looks of the box, and I'm only guessing, this is from ThruNite. If it's not, then I'm wrong. But if it is from ThruNite, they have gotten into the game to create their own version of what is my hey, Alex, what is my EDC when I'm not at work? And it is the Olight. So, ThruNite, which is a company that I have nothing negative. I have never had a problem. Oh, it is from the ThruNite. I have never had a issue with anything from ThruNite. Just, I've also not had a problem with anything from Olight. Open sesame. What's in the box? Charging cable and well, you just remember what I just showed you. Looks a lot like it. So they add lock, light, laser, and UV. So there's the flashlight. Oh, sorry. And when you touch it for a second, it gives you a quick sorry, I gotta take the cover condom off. So laser, and then last is the UV. Evidently, if you double tap, it just goes to turbo to the flashlight. Okay, I got the laser on. Now I got the laser and the flashlight. Well, as far as I know, that's not something that low, medium, high. Low, medium, come on. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then over to lock mode, and it does not do anything. And unlike the Olight, so dimensionally they are almost identical. Maybe that plastic ring on the Olight versus the ThruNite for difference in size. Thickness, that's what she said. Cobra, beat you to it. A little bit thicker, just a little bit. Be taking that sticker off of there. Clips, I think the win goes to Olight. Just, hey, if you're gonna send me stuff, I'm gonna fucking beat it up. Oh, excuse me. Okay, let's so on the low setting, nice tits. Jeez, you see what I go through? This is why I got carpal tunnel, turning all this shit off. Oh, whoa, whoa, sorry, Joey. Olight on low, ThruNite on low. Stepping it up 1, Oolite, ThruNite, stepping it up one more, Oolite, ThruNite, stepping it up one more, Oolite, and that's it. Let me try the, this would be the turbo. So the actual highest setting naturally on the Oolite versus the turbo on that's 3 clicks, 2 clicks. Okay, in every setting the ThruNite is brighter. Out of curiosity, lasers, I would say that they look identical. Yeah, they're identical. UV pretty much looks like the same thing. That's scary. Wow, UV really charges the glow in the dark shit. To lock on this, on the Oolite, you press and hold on any setting, and on this guy, you just flip the lever over to lock. Hold, please. Just kidding, I'm not going anywhere. Turn everything back on now. Okay, so I guess it'll come down to you know, what you're more loyal to, Oolite products or ThruNite. I do like the magnetic charging on this guy, and it's still a magnet. This one you have to charge it through a C cable on the side, and it is also magnetic. Ooh. Much more robust magnet on the Oolite. I don't give a shit. That's gone. Yeah. Oh. I would say this has twice the magnetic abilities of this guy. So a physical lock, as in part of the switch, which could move, versus having to press and hold. And when it's off, press and hold, and then it locks. I mean, they're both pretty badass. Maybe, I don't know what the difference is on price. ThruNite sent me this, and I really appreciate it. There is definitely a difference in coating. You've got that for knurling on the side of that one, and that for knurling on the side of this one, and overall, this feels good, but this feels better. Like the difference, my DRG manufacturing AR, that handguard just feels like it's just like they had it nice. They had it so nice and sanded before they powder coated it. I don't know. Tough call. I will say that I have gone from hating Olight to absolutely loving their products. I wish I had more of the Baldor Mini or the Baldor S's. Absolutely great laser flashlight combos. I got a couple guns. I had to take the one off of Ed's gun to put on something else. The 80%er, the blue the G17 version. That one only has a flashlight on it. I'd rather have the flashlight laser combo. But, yeah. So, Olight or ThruNite? Okay. So, a little bit of spicy pickle. Still smells like pickle. Wow. Even severely diluted. Yeah, I would say that 12-ounce can would make at least 6 of these for me. I like the addition of the pickle, but it's still too present. Oh, while we're at it, Sharkey. You almost have to get back where... There we go. The absolutely stunning Delta Elite. Sorry, David. I would not take the repop over this. First of all, you know, the beaver tail isn't as pronounced. The safety, which is not ambi, is a lot smaller. It is not skeletonized. It has the wraparound. It's their grips. It has just GI sights. And why do I love this thing so much? Because it is uniquely plain. It is what it is. The repop just has all of the shit like the Kimber has on it. So I like the Kimber because of what it is. It's like advanced as far as they go. I like this guy because it is what it is. It's a first gen. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece of history, and it's fun to shoot. And I did not do that. We'll just say, if you know, you know. The Jankel. Yes. God. McLean's on the road. You're on the road, and I'm in the middle of a review. So technically, you can say hi to yourself. And yeah, cheers. Okay, back to it. Cheapo Gun Guy says, hey, when you were at band camp, was that an all-male band camp? Just asking for salty. Mega, 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 mega. McLean, I'm for real upset about this bill. I'm gonna need 3 fingers tonight, Eric. Or how about the Spocker versus the Shocker? Oh yeah. Speaking of Star Trek, where were we? So, wow, there's a lot of ingredients in this. I am not gonna... Tomato juice, 95%. Yes. Okay, let's try, and this will probably have to be the last one. Put some Jaeger in it. Klein, I'm your youngest fan. Huh, Eric, huh? McLean, don't ask me to join you in Texas. I'm sick of you asking me. I'm not the one setting it up. I was asked. McLean, you said you didn't pregame. I call bogus. Wade? Read more button. Being a constitutionalist reminded me that Benjamin Franklin said in 1787, when asked, what type of government do we have? Franklin said, a republic, as long as you can keep it. Liberal Democrats do not want to keep it. Yes, I'm also reminded of Thomas Jefferson's quote, the tree of liberty must be refreshed from time to time with the blood of patriots and tyrants. Just saying. I completely agree. But I mean, you speak like that, and all of a sudden, people like want to go after you for hate speech and this. But I care about this country, and what has been going on is ridiculous. And like right here in Minnesota, we have so many people that honestly should not even be, I don't think they should even be in America, let alone the fact that they are our representatives and we are forced to follow rules that they are setting. Fucking towelheads. Tom, Hot damn, Old English 800. Captain Dick Nozzle has hit the big time. Oh yeah, you know it. Tom says, I was hopeful that they would get rid of that silly $200 fee for a can. I refuse to pay it. Yeah, me too, Tom. Yeah, it's completely ridiculous that you should be forced to pay for some stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, as of this moment in time, I have not. And I also 100% disagree with having to please bless me, oh tyrant government, and let me put a stock on what you have declared a pistol. Fuck you. It's just an AR with a short ass barrel on it. Fucking pieces of shit. Nuke them all from space, just to be sure. Tom says, Eric, now that you have drank a 40 ounce of Old English, do you have any desire to smoke Newports and buy scratch-off tickets? Asking for a friend. I had to go to counseling, and I had the jitters, and I actually thought it was just a preemptive scratch-off, but Bad says, greetings, Captain. Greetings, Bad. Sharky says, here we go. Or cheers all, here we go. Then he says, Delta 10. D10. D10 is a misdemeanor. Sharky, you know, it's the forbidden zone, so if I'm going to go into the pool, I'm just going to put a toe in. Sharky SH, little Somalia Bansky outro. Poco, I'm a little late. I was out racing little kids' bikes. Did okay. Managed to qualify for state championship. Did you identify as anything in particular? Where are we? Okay. Cobra, so what do you think of the Indian motorcycles? I think they're fucking awesome, Cobra. If you get to this point in the video, which you probably will, Indian is fucking dominating over Harley. Harley, in their present configuration, will never go anywhere. The Indian motorcycles, they have better horsepower, better torque, better reliability. They're smoother. They look better. They're just, that's what Christine wants. And I am really trying to make it happen before she decides that she can no longer ride a motorcycle. I would sell almost anything I have to be able to get Indian Scout for Christine. It just sucks because she's like, well, you have your dream motorcycle. My dream motorcycle probably costs less than what you'll have to pay in taxes and insurance on the one that you want. Give me a fucking break. Sorry. Go back to what he was saying. Something like the Indian Scout. Indian Scout is I would want one. We were just up for dinner, and there was a Scout sitting outside the restaurant, and Christine's like, look at the seat height on that. That is perfect for me. And I go, I will admit that I would ride one if the VMAX didn't exist, and then someone said it's either this or nothing, that I would have no problems with that, with the Indian Scout. Unfortunately, the nearest to me is down in Denver, Colorado. None of my local motorcycle shops are interested in selling me a bike, so I'll look elsewhere, I guess. The Harley Davidson dealership here lived up to all the negative cliche I've heard. Yeah, well, I told you about my experience at our local Harley, and as it turns out, our Harley dealership went out of business. Wow, I wonder if that's because of the way they treated people. Jeremy, Eric, don't worry about people hating you. There will be a bunch of funds needed. There will not be a bunch of funds needed. Just probably drink and some food. Then he says, it's going to happen regardless. So just do what you can. That's all you can. Thank you, Jeremy. We talked about this a few minutes ago. And Smile Money added, he can pack his spam stockpile and crate club MREs. I could. No. No matter what happens between now and then, we're going. I have been thinking about this just 24/7. If there isn't a moment lately that I haven't been thinking about taking this trip. Jeremy's my brother. I really look forward to meeting Cuz. This video has been going for more than 2 hours. And yet, what are we really at? 46 minutes. That one was good. Just a splash. Whoop. Little heavy on the Major Peters. Let's try the cheapest version. She's cute. I would say Rolling Rock and Keystone Light were at dead even for using the Major Peters. I definitely, for the money, I like the Nans, but for half the price, I'm going to be going over there tomorrow on my way home and see what they have left, because for $4.99 a bottle, that one's the best for this. Okay, yeah, brother. Can't believe how many beers you forced me to drink, Smile Money. Rich says, cheers, clubbers. Cheers, Rich. Smile Money. Just back from the range. Cheers, clubbers. Ooh. Dad says, hi, clubbers. Okay, let's go check the actual video. Okay, sort by newest first. Dun, 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 dun. Poco says, wrecked your day. There may or may not be a photo if my b-hole in your inbox. Wade says, Heffy, who's that guy? He promised me a moist handy. And Smile Money sub-comment says, he's being held hostage by the Canadian regime as has multi-gunman. That might be true. Oh, wow. My bad. Salty says, let's get ready to rumble while naked. That got pulled. And that's that. Boom, chugga-lugga. Gonna hit the button one last time over here. Oh. Yeah, I would say I could take or leave the sour spicy pickle. Just a little of it is okay, but once you go past that, at least not for me. Okay, cheers. See you tomorrow. Probably not.